drive on. Night drive like LeBron. They ain't gotta ask Kels what the fuck he on. Spirit be infinity, beyond. And I'm with a bad girl, Rihanna. Some say this my summer. Some say a lot won't gunplay. We don't play a lot any given day. I be on a yacht, so never late. We be going out, she Beyonce. She Rihanna, yeah, I'ma demonstrate. I'ma write the plot, I'm a renegade. I don't give a lot, I'm a renegade. I don't give a what. Yeah. Can't take it literal, poetry. Life is but a box of chocolates. Mommy wants you to go to get your doctorate. Daddy wasn't home cause he was incarcerate by the same system that dealt him, hate him and never felt him. That's why he ain't got no plan now. That's why he ain't got no land now. Some say a lot won't gunplay. We don't play a lot any given day. I be on a yacht, so never late. We be going out, she Beyonce. She Rihanna, yeah, I'ma demonstrate. I'ma write the plot, I'm a renegade. I don't give a lot, I'm a renegade. They won't be bragging on the third dimension. Their names and titles, well, we gon' do some business. They already know I never sell my soul. Unless it's to my promised land, man, I'm just being honest, man. I can't even do it. Unless it's on my turn. You shake my hand, I'm shaking yours. And that's just through my life, a lesson learned. Look how this shit done panned out. Yeah, look how these fans now. Some say a lot won't gunplay. We don't play a lot any given day. I be on a yacht, so never late. We be going out, she Beyonce. She Rihanna, yeah, I'ma demonstrate. I'ma write the plot, I'm a renegade. I don't give a lot, I'm a renegade. I don't give a what. Kelsito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius yet again. Welcome to the live stream. And this one, we're going to be talking about some shit that motherfucker that's getting some attention now in the world. Because, y'all need to know, what these spiritual allegories, these spiritual spaces, and the spaces that they all trying to put us in based upon, witchcraft, taking over the mind, flipping the switches and getting things, getting people in order and shit like that. So, they do as above, so below with astrology. And, we all do that. But when you got a group of individuals that's doing that, you know what I'm saying, and transmuting energy, and then you think you're in one position for the rest of your life, but they sweep the rug from under you. They sweep the rug from under your ass, you know what I'm saying, and transmute your whole lifestyle. Because you didn't create that system, you got to depend on their system. And so depending on their system, you know what I'm saying, it looks like you having their systems to, maintain your money, their lawyers, their, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is always changing. That space is always changing. Especially when it comes to terms of intellectual property. That space is always changing. So things get remixed and things get remixed and suited to benefit those groups of individuals. Not y'all rappers that think y'all amass a certain wealth. They can flip the whole script and change and rug you. And real shit. And so, you know what I'm saying? Getting into these terms of what the topic is about today, it's about the artificial intelligence rap shit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a couple posts about that, and y'all can type in the comments about what y'all think about it and things. But I'm Cito, the spirit coach, so I'm not not no I'm not no
PhD coach, not the coach that was in your uncle football team and shit like that. I ain't that coach. I ain't the health coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm the spiritual coach. So I'm getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. So how I do that is based upon me shaping my mind and being able to create a sense of logic and make that make sense and be a figure for a shape. You know what I'm saying? Because we always creating shapes with the mind. You know, we always creating shapes with our mentality. And so, you know, when I carve out my shape, y'all can see my area in the esoteric realm, whether you're physical or not. You know what I'm saying? You can see the space that I'm coming from. And that is my space, you know what I'm saying? And so that space is a certain shape. And then that shape has information within it. In that image, you can take that image and you can interpret that how you want to, you know what I'm saying? And that plays out as influence, you know what I'm saying? Me being able to influence you and your chakras and see what you need to do better, or attributes that you may um, have not been using that may have been docile, but seeing it through me and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You can better formulate and shape your mind and how to think in certain areas that the average mind may not think about, you know? So, so when I'm talking about getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Things, Aquarius and things are thinkers and they're about ideas. So a lot of our shit, you know what I'm saying, be getting correlated from us having a sky. I'm tired of these damn glare on my glasses and shit is making me blink. So what up? What up, Mac Dang? What up, Mac Dang? Smoking that Mac Dang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mac Dank in this motherfucker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We on that Mac Dang. You feel me? But yeah, we are we in a zone and shit like that, you know. So what I was saying with these just having this certain sense of intellectual property and things, this is our intellectual property, and how I create mine is what my shape and form would be entailed to do. Now we all create shapes and forms and zigzags and stuff with the mind, but this is based upon spiritual travel, spiritual angles, and knowing how to, what I'm saying, spiritually travel as a in the yin realm, in the internal realm. So this would deal with knowing how to deal with your highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring this. So this is like knowing how to deal with your highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? When to be, when to go forward, you know what I'm saying? AKA use your passion, when to go back, remember, you know what I'm saying? When to be left field, when to be, you know what I'm saying, righteous about something. So we all now that's getting into the deeper aspect of just knowing, you know what I'm saying, who you are as a spirit and knowing how to direct that based upon what you're receiving within the yin realm. But this is the spiritual science. So I'm just giving y'all the spiritual science of the spiritual coach, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And so when I'm creating my forms and things of that nature, y'all can better see, how I'm doing the water and shit like that and whatever. But this brings you to the aspect of the age of Aquarius because we all in space, you know what I'm saying? And the space is our mind. And you know what I'm saying? We can make whatever we want out of make our mind. But that for the most part, a lot of that shit has been docile based upon, the things that we have participated in and with the shadow government created for us to be busy with, so we don't necessarily tap into our own potentials and things. And in mind, you know what I'm saying? So, with us coming into this, new age of Aquarius, I'm Cito the spirit coach and I'm giving you shape and form and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So be playing out as Ganymede, Zeus, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my formation. So that's my creative ability. That's my way to express it. My internal realm and shit, my imagination. Now the way that the more that look like it makes sense to y'all, then the more you resonate. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it's done for good purposes and shit like that. And that's dependent upon me as a spirit to come down here, give you this information in some way, shape, or form. So when we get into this shit, so real shit, because obviously y'all know the world changing. Y'all look out. Y'all can't go outside without it being on your mind. God damn it. So start now. So start being like the world changing right now. So start accepting that fact right now. That's what you need to start doing. You need to start accepting the fact that the world is changing. It's not the same. There's a lot of rituals and spells, and then you can change your motherfucking life right now. So that's the aspect you want to be in, and shit like that. You don't want to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? You want to be original. You know, originality is the new thing. You know what I'm saying? Get paid for your originality. Cito told you that. You know what I'm saying? Cito told you that's the new value. Being paid for being original. Who can have the most original practical thing to do. um so you know so when it gets to this artificial intelligence shit, this is welcome to the age of the space rapper. Okay, the space rapper. All right, so we don't get into this concept and shit like that. I'm gonna rub my damn head because my head a little, you know what I'm saying? Get rub that hair, get it out, you know what I'm saying? Get this message out. Yeah. And y'all make sure y'all motherfucking tapping into that album and shit like that. We gonna post that album in there real quick. And shit like that, because that's how y'all can donate to my journey right now and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We breaking down all concepts, hitting the Masons where it hurt. And we gonna pin that. God damn it. God damn it, everyone. Okay, welcome to the age of the space rapper. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, as Zeus, I know everything in the age of Aquarius. So, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? This is what we talking about. This is the age of the space rapper. So, why do I say that? So, new rap music based on the chat PGT shit right now will be carved out where it don't matter about what you're saying as vocals. It's about the space you say it from. And the more people that want to replicate that space. So, welcome to the age of the space rapper. It's not about what you can talk about anymore or whatever. It's the space that you can talk about it from. Okay. Now, why do I say that? So, when we see Kendrick Lamar rapping, he's rapping from a certain space. When we see Drake rapping, they're rapping from their points of view, their worlds, and things of that nature. So, with them just rapping from their worlds and their points of views, it's not going to be about, they already minimized it based upon doing that little weak ass spell or whatever, but they minimized the rapper to the point where it's like more so about the space you're in, because anybody can replicate your space now. So this will be more so about the space that you can say it from, aka the new auto tune. So this is just a new version of the old auto tune. Like I said, if y'all watched my Pluto video, I was saying like 12 years ago, you know, auto tune had just came out around this time, and everybody was on that and shit like that. And they be watching me and shit like that too. And like it'd be weird because I'll be just like, you know what I'm saying? They be watching, you know, but they watching all of us and shit like that. Everybody that just got their own realm of reality, they've been watching me forever and shit like that, because I've been here and things. I just needed to link up with the soul group and do things the right way, you know. But yeah, so this is gonna bring the age of the space rapper. Okay, now it's gonna be for the future. It's gonna be about the space you rap from, because it don't matter if you the only way that's gonna make you unique is the space you rapping from. So it gotta be in a way where, you know what I'm saying, you have a certain space that you rap from and shit like that they don't want to participate in, but it's so raw that you got everybody else participating in and shit like that. And I don't want to give out too many ideas because they thieves and shit like that too. But that's really it. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the age of the space rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Jay-Z rap from a certain space, right? And shit like that. So if you gonna rap with a Jay-Z verse and people gonna really accept it as AI, not only okay, it can sound like it, but does this really give me Jay-Z intentions? Do this really give me Jay-Z's you know what I'm saying, his purpose, you know what I'm saying, his space that he be in to rap. So that's what everybody know him for and shit like that. Even with Drake raps from a certain space. So if you got motherfuckers willing to hop on and duplicate you as auto tune and shit like that, it's really just based upon you um that space that you're rapping from. That's what you're now competing with, because you're competing with other spaces and shit like that. And then the only way they're not going to be able to copy and infringe on your shit if you rap from a certain space that don't want to be copied and shit like that. And that's how you change the game and shit like that. So that's my simple opinion. I think really like God make it like real simple for everybody to not be scared about shit, like, you know what I'm saying, or not be so freaked out. Oh, what does this mean? And things. It'd be really simple. It'd be really just simple shit like that. Like, knowing what space you rap from and shit like that. And then that way, no matter who copy you, it can be little man from the street, whatever. It's about when they do it and shit like that, the space that they're gonna do it in, that message that you got or your intentions is for God and shit like that. So it don't even really matter about what you saying. It's just more so about the space you in. But you doing it because shit, you actually doing it for the love. So that way, when you in that context, you just manifest a lot way more and shit like that. You just manifest that 10 times more. You just manifest you doing amazing shit 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? So, and then if you rapping in a space where a bunch of motherfuckers copying you, because you got to think these people already got influence, right? So that's a bunch of energy. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you got people watching you and shit like that, and that's a bunch of energy that you collect. You know what I'm saying? And that energy, is all of our minds connected within the space we create, and this turns into matter. So this can turn into circumstances of fandom, and you having a tribe and all type of shit. That shit really manifests like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's your influence and shit like that. So these people already got influence. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So you got these other people that can just hop on their shit. You know what I'm saying? And add, more. So like I said, motherfuckers got songs with Jay-Z right now, like, and it ain't even really Jay-Z. So, so that lets you know that, like, really, as far as copying and shit like that, it's about the space that we in the age of the space rappers. It ain't really going to be about what you say no more, because you can be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you within they states and spaces and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You could be duplicated. So this is their way of transmuting everybody that sound the same. And so that's like weak magic. It kind of like is like, for me, it's almost like auto tune was better, because auto tune at least lets you keep your individual shit and do your shit. This kind of like an auto tune on crack, basically. And it's just like, why do we want that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we want an auto tune on crack? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, but nonetheless, just some weak ass shit that we gotta complain about or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some weak ass shit that we gotta talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just stick and throwing shit and see what stick. But all of it's weak though. This ain't even that hard. But yeah, so they didn't been had this. They be been having shit like this, whatever. But it's putting us in a position where it's the age of the space rapper. So it's like, it's about the space you're rapping from. That's gonna be able to tell you the authenticity, you know what I'm saying, other shit. So, it ain't about because I'm pretty sure people can rap from Jay-Z space too and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure people can do that, have their own way to think about, the virtues and principles in here and shit like that. And then I think so that's what make the technology something, I guess incredible if you want to put it like that. But for the most part, it ain't though, because really that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's really more so like I said, you know, it's some cold things you can do with vibration, tones, music, lyrics, and things that go beyond the realm of just sounding like somebody just to be perfect or some shit like that, or sounding like somebody to get a sort of notoriety or sort of clout. The music go beyond that. Music be in a spiritual realm, like if you really know how to use that shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just um so yeah, that's what we dealing with though. You know what I'm saying? It's we in the new age of that tech shit, you know what I'm saying? And this is what they want us to talk about and get on and shit like that. So let's fucking have at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking have at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's try something and shit like that. I think that's a tornado warning or some shit like that. Yeah, they've been fucking with the weather. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had a weird ass weather winter and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Tornadoes and motherfucking all over here. They fucking with the world right now, y'all. Like, I want y'all to take that seriously. Like, they fucking with the world. They fucking with a lot of shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of spiritual war and shit going on. Warfare, you know what I'm saying? There's spiritual realms and shit like that. So y'all motherfucking stay spiritually protected and have you a motherfucking plan and have you motherfucking some type of charisma and some type of gifts and talents about yourself so you can use, you know what I'm saying, what God gave. You know what I'm saying? And God, you know what I'm saying? So we can get this shit on the road. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with they fucking with yeah, they flipping the switch. Then I just tell you, I just tweeted some shit like that. They finna start fucking with y'all with all type of, you know what I'm saying? Because we just had all them Pisces energies. So all them Pisces energies, they was contemplating, you know what I'm saying, with their little subconscious, they acting on them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be the same way. You got to have that same plan. You got to have that same mentality. You know what I'm saying? You got to start acting on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And, right now the sun is in Aries. So, we all getting on chord. Moon is in Leo. So, you know what I'm saying? It's action right now. It's go time, baby. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop from here. So, you know what I'm saying? You motherfucker catch up, don't catch up at all and shit like that. And Sito told you, you know what I'm saying? Don't get lost in the mind. Don't get lost in the body. You create those. So you can always create a beautiful form and things of that nature and get out your bullshit thoughts, your bullshit feelings. Go create another thought. Go create another feeling. Go create another intention. Go create another imagination, bitch, or stay in the closet and hide and get ran over in the esoteric realm. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the fuck we got going on. Welcome to the age of the space rapper. Okay? So, as long as you got your own space as a musician, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be good. Now, it ain't really too many spaces. You know what I'm saying? Let me get into that part. Now, it ain't too many spaces because really down here, you know what I'm saying, it's only the intellectual mind of what we know to be a modern society and that mechanism and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's motherfucking, our mind and shit like that. Shout out to Uriel, you know what I'm saying, for bringing that knowledge down and things. But, so really, it ain't really too many spaces that you can pretty much do your artistry from and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's just so, I don't know. Do y'all understand like how they just, like, you know what I'm saying? Am I tweaking? Am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to connect with a bunch of spirits that's like-minded and things of that nature. That's my duty. That's my obligation. That's my mission. You know what I'm saying? To really connect and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And actually see things from the esoteric realm. Because I'll be behind the scenes. I'll be seeing things from the esoteric realm and shit like that. But, I don't care who you is and shit like that. When we chop and shit like that, we gonna make it make sense. It's gonna be relatable. So you know what I'm saying. So, but when I see things, I just be seeing things from a different point of view. you know, and I think that's my Aquila nature and shit, you know. um, you know, this is the age of the space rapper. I can't really put it in any other words than that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this is basically the new auto tune, a new version of a auto tune, a new version of it with some robots and things. So this is the new transmuted robot, but it just sounds like all of the rappers because all of that's what y'all was giving attention to. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saw. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Jews, you know what I'm saying, they had that party and shit like that with y'all and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all be real good with them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Get real good. Get real shake good hands with the real hands, real good hands with the devil and shit like that. Shit, good, real good hands with the devil. Shit, get your shit transmuted real quick. You ain't playing for God. You ain't playing for God. You ain't on God's side. You ain't on God's side, Jay Z. You ain't on God's side, Drake. You ain't on God's side, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye, you be trying this shit like that, but you a little funk. You ain't on God's side. You ain't on God's side. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And that's not me pointing to no personal people and shit like that. But I'm just saying, as far as like the way they doing y'all energy, and then they taking y'all energy and transmuting y'all energy into some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all the first to go and shit like that. Y'all the first to be sacrificed and shit like that. So y'all be careful. So hopefully y'all don't manifest no situations within y'all motherfucking life and shit like that where people is actually, you know, stealing y'all shit and getting over on y'all and shit like that. Hopefully y'all cold witches and wizards like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about that within their realm of reality. I just don't know. I can't be for certain. Like I gotta be realistic. I can't be for certain. You know what I'm saying? How it go down when you like done that on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to magic get deep. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I don't know. Y'all big demons, y'all big fish, y'all big catchers to them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all big catch. All y'all big catch. Hey, real shit. Real shit. Real shit. All y'all big catch. Real shit. All y'all big catch. You know, but this is not to sit on here and become perfect or anything or whatever. But you know, this is because y'all rapping from their aspect and y'all have participated into so many versions of their success stories. And then when that's beautiful, what do you see? You see a cross behind, you know, somewhere. You see, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't represented these messianic symbols so much, you know what I'm saying? You see motherfucking the story of Jesus. You hear the story of Jesus, but not really told into the right context. So y'all are in kind of trouble in the spirit realm a little bit. Because y'all didn't endorse these things. You know what I'm saying? A little too much without having to, y'all didn't practice that ritual. Y'all didn't practice that spell. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's about the energy you put in. So it's like y'all gotta start finding ways to, you know, put that energy back out. You know what I'm saying? Start giving to God. Start giving to God's children. Start giving to people that's actually than that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta kind of repent almost in a sense. But you know, for the most part, you know, yeah, we can play the little clip. Like, hold on, because that's what we can do. Shit, we can be on here chilling and shit like that. Because this is real loud, so this will pull up and play. This will pull up and plug and shit like that. Niggas got songs with Jay-Z already. Hold on. We're gonna play this shit. Y'all got any thoughts on that shit? If y'all got any thoughts, let me know. But other than that, you know, other than that, that shit's stupid. That shit's stupid. Yeah, I wouldn't got caught in that shit. Not my spirit. Not my spirit.
They can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no one who can inspire you.
Get high so it's
So that's supposed to be not Jay-Z. That's supposed to be artificial intelligence. Do I do my own beats? I don't. I work with this producer called Holly. That's who been doing my beats and stuff like that. And I'm open, also always open to working with more producers and shit like that. But yeah, for right now, I haven't been making no beats and shit like that because I've been putting my time into other things like study, astrology, and shit like that. So I'm always making the realm of reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm always making my moves and shit like that. And maybe one day that will manifest me into like making more beats and shit like that. But I'm always making my own rhythm and shit like that, especially in life. So you know, I produce a lot of my first tapes, like Cito one, you know what I'm saying, Kid with Raps and shit like that. You know, I got to be, you know, so I might be there soon producing again and shit like that. So yeah, so you can be replicated. So what's gonna make you different now? What's gonna make your value different and things of that nature? You know what I'm saying? What's gonna make what you say can't be really replicated or duplicated? Really is going to be, you know what I'm saying, the space that you come from when you're doing your music and your poetry and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And the connection to the audience that they feel when you're singing your praises or whatever too. Now, if it's within the context of, you know, situations that music is very if music is very let me see, watered down in within that context, is gonna be is trash, you know. But for the most part, this new age that we got, as far as you becoming a space rapper and things, you know what I'm saying? This is you being able to have a specific space that you speak from and things that don't look like nothing else. That way, no matter who duplicates your shit, you know what I'm saying, that space that you did it in was so unique, so different, so whatever um that you know what I'm saying, your when people compare spaces and what worlds y'all in and shit like that, then the worlds that they gonna see these group of rappers in, and when they see the world that you're speaking from and the things that you've done and the things that you accomplished, you know what I'm saying, it looks like better to do that and shit like that. And so that's what we're gonna be battling with, really. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the age of the space rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be about that. It ain't gonna really be about your lyrics no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be about who can pop the most crystal. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be about that. You know, get ready. Get ready, little bitch. Get ready, all you rappers. Get ready, man. Get ready to taking your sound, dude. They're taking your sound. Well, I don't need no Jay-Z verse when I can go get one. And things of that. I can make a Jay-Z verse because you know what? I know the virtues and principles of Jay-Z and shit like that. So I can do that shit myself. Yeah. I ain't saying I'm gonna do that shit. I ain't gonna do that shit for real. But you know what I'm saying? If you can be copied like that and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But I think it's like depending on like how famous you are with it though. Like if you famous with it and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, people would consider your space hard and shit like that. But everybody know y'all all rapping from one mind though, and that's the government mind. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's the thing. That's how y'all just got transmuted. Y'all rapping from one space, being fashioned within that fashion of government. Don't nobody want to hear that shit no more. Don't nobody want to hear that shit no more. Don't nobody want to hear. People want to know something good now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all paints just got packaged and sealed up and shit like that. That's why Guru on IG choking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Gasping. Like, no, this is no, we gotta change it through law and shit like that. And it's just cap. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta change it through law? You know what I'm saying? You need them, and then you need them again. So they're gonna find another way to rock you out of sleep. You know? So we gotta be careful what we be understanding of our real power. And our real power is 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 what's popular now is these new spaces that we speaking in. Is these new spaces that we us doing, not them. You know what I'm saying? Not them. So my spaces, I got some code spaces that you can't duplicate. You know what I'm saying? And even if you did want to duplicate them, they got some energies behind them that's only gonna benefit for God and shit, not nobody else. They cold with the witchcraft. They cold. They cold. They cold. They just packaged y'all up so hard. They just packaged him up. Packaged him up. So the deal, man, we in a cold ass world. We in a cold ass world. Y'all don't understand how cold it get in the spiritual realm. Y'all don't understand. And cold just mean distant. You know what I'm saying? They get cold. Motherfuckers don't give no fuck about death. Motherfuckers don't give no fuck about doing you in. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you ain't on your shit, you know what I'm saying? This is nigga. So you gotta come in off the gate, off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like you all in, you 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no pussy foot out here and things. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you got some good, you came at a good time with some good spirits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you come on, everybody got their motherfucking time. Well, these motherfuckers do not play, boy. They do not play, boy. Y'all see that shit. Y'all see them prices going up around y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's another allegory of get your shit together. My girl literally had an argument with the lady in his black bargaining game. So these people don't necessarily have to raise their prices, but because it's essentially market, something that's happening within the market and things of that nature, everybody raising their prices because they want to be a part of that clout or that cloud. You know what I'm saying? And so if you ain't doing the things that's necessary within that cloud, like having a sufficient job or sufficient education, you know what I'm saying, to maintain them certain values and principles and work and don't get no time to your gifts and talents, be somebody else, man and woman and shit like that, and look at that like that part and uphold that world, and they ain't fucking with you. They ain't fucking with you, dog. They ain't fucking with you. They is not fucking with you, dog. They not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shaking hands and sucking dick, you know what I'm saying, esoterically. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, let's take, you know what I'm saying, signing your rights away, your time, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. You ain't doing that. They don't give no fuck about you. I'm telling you right now. So get that through your mind right now. You not finna go come get saved. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? You better tap into some spiritual knowledge with the motherfucking spiritual coach. And motherfucking see the world and all of my people that I'm associated with, you know what I'm saying? I'm interacting with them, I'm posting them all the time, shouting them out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So get acquainted. Because they don't give a fuck about y'all. Like this shit go deep. This shit go deep. How you think they built the world? How you think they got control? Why you think you need their reparations right now? Why they money got the face on it? Why that? So it get deep, man. You can sit around and lollygag and think this funny and this a funny podcast all you want. You know what I'm saying? You could think this like a, you know what I'm saying? You could think it's like a joke. You know what I'm saying? You could think it's like a game. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, the prices around you going up. Oh, they call that inflation. Yeah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get your ass out of here. Your granny and them depopulation control. Motherfucker. They have a bunch of flunked out people with a bunch of flunked out people because they know if you in the area with a bunch of flunked out people and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, and people, when people don't really got nothing constructive to do, like getting a job that pay them money that's worth it, or getting them, you know what I'm saying, or doing this program that's going to make sure their family be good, or doing this such situation, you know what I'm saying, or this circumstance situation. If you don't have that um, to do within you and that looks promising, if you ain't setting that up for yourself in some way, shape, or form, for you to have some type of discipline to believe in, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy to waste your time on doing just stupid shit, jerking off, jagging off, you know what I'm saying? Participating in fucking with bitches and, you know what I'm saying, fucking with dumb shit. You ain't got nothing productive to do. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't creating no productive shit around you, especially if you in a low income neighborhood or neighborhood around you. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. If you in that situation and shit like that, they're making it convenient for you to shoot a motherfucker, to kill a motherfucker because, you know what I'm saying, you in some mental health experiment and shit like that, and go crazy and do this shit. They make it good and easy for you to fucking, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So we all gotta kind of wake up for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. Before y'all conveniences get too convenient, and then y'all based upon what they trained you for the last about 20 some years. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, they up the prices and shit like that, and then make it. Then once they up the prices and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you still had them certain desires, you know what I'm saying? So this is like witchcraft, because this is what we all supposed to be doing for real, because we all supposed to be getting out of our desires and things of that nature, and becoming less needy in some way, shape, or form, and more so creative in aspects, you know what I'm saying, creating our own ways, creating our own minds and shit like that, you know, creating our own way to think, and being creating our own language, creating our, you know what I'm saying, what do you think this was? This is created. You know what I'm saying? So we all supposed to be doing that type of shit, but we so far removed from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not I. You know what I'm saying? But humans be so far removed from that shit like that, they don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? So all they get, all their energy on a daily to going towards they shit and shit like that, needing the government and get fucked over. You know, not understanding the starting point of how they even created that to do that. So we got to tap into us in some way, shape, or form. We got to get all of our communities right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a goddamn responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like I said, it's real convenient to get into function. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. They're making it really convenient to get into function. You know what I'm saying? Now, based upon, you wanting to succeed in the ancient world. So we can already just say, hey man, y'all world ain't shit. Like y'all businesses ain't shit, y'all celebrities ain't shit, y'all education system ain't shit, y'all motherfucking y'all politics ain't shit. And then, business, education, entertainment, religion ain't shit. So, you know what I'm saying? We just might as well just like all start getting on the core and start talking about what really is and things. So that way we can just let the dead bury the dead, and people die with the times and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because um you know what I'm saying? So we got our own show, then we got our own minds and shit like that. Show them that we got our own ways to think and be and communicate. We got our own entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We doing shit that's entertaining right now. We what to look at. We what to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? We what to, talk about. I got the information. Sito, the spirit coach, know what's going on daily with your mind, with your spirit. That's health too. You know what I'm saying? So many health um things that can be applied, you know what I'm saying, within astrology, within the health of yourself, within the health of your mind, within the health of your relationships, within the health of, nurturing your family and knowing their gifts and talents. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that's going on within, you know, being business minded and showing up and having accountability for your security and things. And it's also motherfucking, shit like, uh, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's all type of shit. It's all type of shit. It's all type of shit. But for the most part, when we get back into the topic and shit like that, that. So just welcome to the age of the space rapper, guys. Welcome to the age of the goddamn space rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the space you rapping in, and that's going to determine what's unique about you and your flow. You know what I'm saying? Because pretty much you can be duplicated. So you want to make sure if you are in a space to be duplicated, do you care about that? You know what I'm saying? And then what space are they going to duplicate for you and shit like that? And hopefully that's some shit that you had on your mind about, you know, you have some good shit on your mind when they duplicate you and shit like that, you know. So, yeah. And even if you, and honestly, that ritual and spell would lead you into not being duplicated in some way, shape, or form. So, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all don't got to be duplicated, you know, when it comes to like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers better, you know, you just got to be all open and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Do shit for God. You gotta make sure you can't be duplicated. You gotta make sure you can't be, people can't be you. You know what I'm saying? Because you only show God how to be themselves. You only show God how to, and other gods and goddesses how to be themselves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And all other witches and wizards are how to be themselves and shit like that. And that's what the best thing that look like to do. That would be the best thing to look like to do. It look like for you to be yourself, it look like the best thing to do. At least when you in that space, you feel like shit. You feel like the world is all possibilities is there. You got some new change. You got some ability to, you know, have some potential within your life and within your relationships. You know what I'm saying? Within, you know, having the right conversations and, you know, doing the right practices and, you know, and feeling good about, you know, what you manifest and shit like that. I'm gonna make a song called Dead Written Now, Dead Buried the Dead. Right, yeah, real shit. Make that song. Make that sound. Hey, that's all good. So good. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Good night. 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 So yeah, get y'all space together. Get your motherfucking space together. Motherfucking space together. Gotta just say it like that. You know, because it's Ove. It's Ove. And everybody ain't doing shit right now but copying me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Me and the people I associate with and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we taking over the astrology game. It's too easy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's too easy. It's too easy at this point. But we still got to get some shit straight, though. We still got to get some shit of court. We still got real intentions in this bitch. Okay? We'll school. Do you have time tomorrow at noon? Let's play golf together. What you think? Who the fuck is this? Who is this? Look, who the fuck is this? Do I look like? Oh, look, I said, who is? Who the fuck is that? Ah, it's amazing. What y'all want to play golf with? What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Look, I ain't really look. The only holes I'm trying to go through is the holy portal. You know what I'm saying? The holy portal that take me to, you know, Sito World and shit like that. That's the only hole in one. I'm trying to get one. You know what I'm saying? Hole in that hole. You know what I'm saying? Or Shorty's hole. You know what I'm saying? Shorty hole too. You know what I'm saying? Like is that with that, but she gonna help. That's the hole I gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? To mix it all good and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? As long as them holes we good. I ain't gonna hold you. No. Wrong number, buddy. Man. Yeah, so get ready, bitch. Get ready, all you rappers. All you rappers, all you rappers. All you rappers, all you rappers, all you rappers, all you rappers, all you rappers got AI heads. Y'all robots and shit like that. what I'm saying? So you can't be duplicated when you know what I'm saying, when you in the right context. You know what I'm saying? You can't be duplicated when you in the right context, when you one of a kind. God damn, you can't be duplicated. God damn it. God damn it. And I'll speak for all those who can't be duplicated. I got so many different styles, they'll lose their mind trying to duplicate me and shit like that. And then all my virtues and principles is hard. So it's like for them to even duplicate me, they're gonna get mad that they gotta make it sound like the song is going in my direction. So I've been ahead of the curve and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been ahead of the wave on some artistry shit, on some thought pattern shit. Like I've been in my own. I've been in the real world, and that's the real world where you got your own mind. That's where everybody is at. I don't know what they rocked y'all to sleep and told y'all ain't got your own mind. And I'm starting to believe some people don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to believe some people don't. Real shit. I'm starting to believe some people don't. I'm starting to believe that, y'all. I'm starting to believe that because it ain't no way. 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 I can't be. We can't be the only people that's aware in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way. It ain't no way. It can't be. Y'all can't be. Y'all can't be doing it. Y'all can't be doing it. Y'all can't be acting like y'all. What? Y'all can't be doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't act like that. Don't act like you don't see this shit. Don't act like that. Don't act like that. Why you gotta act like that? A lot of this shit is so today is a numerology 5 day, right? Because like so you know what I'm saying, a lot of this shit is emotional today. You know, and then we got some Cancer energies playing out, so I do feel really emotional. You know what I'm saying? I don't like acting emotional. I'm Aquarius. But when I see shit and I see the world, I'm like, why y'all acting like that? So it made me think real, some think I don't think about. You know what I'm saying? As Zeus, I find ways to wake up and destroy that whole realm and seal y'all up. You know what I'm saying? And be a part of that seal because y'all don't got nothing to do. Y'all don't got nothing to do with God for us. So we gotta leave y'all. We gotta let the bury the dead. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta leave it with Beaver. You know what I'm saying? We gotta leave it to Beaver. You know what I'm saying? That's an old ass movie I used to watch. I don't watch it no more. And that's how your life can go in a sense of where we going in this direction with the Age of Aquarius and where Sito's taking all the spirits and shit like that. So you don't want to get washed no more. You okay. All right. You have met your reaper. Real shit. Who knows in Aquarius, motherfucker, you will get transformed. Then I tell you we was going through a mental upgrade. That's why I made that video. That's why y'all can go watch it. Okay. All right. I think we got some things clear here. So, yeah, so this is the age of the space rapper. So, you know, it's not about lyrics no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what y'all rapping about no more. It's not about how good you can sound anymore. The only thing that's going to make you unique is the space that you're rapping from. You know what I'm saying? because that transcends out of voice, that transcends out of and Cito been doing that for all. I got plenty of mixtapes. Y'all can go SoundCloud right now, Tidal right now, YouTube right now, whatever. But this is something I've been doing. So it's about the space you rap from. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to determine, you know what I'm saying, you being unique, you know. And I can't really break it down in the third dimension, no much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be there. You got to be there spiritually to know, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe we on. You know what I'm saying? So if you know what space you rapping from and shit like that, you know, that's what it is. You going to know your space. And then nobody going to be able to replicate that. And even if they do replicate that, then you know what context they doing that in. You know what I'm saying? So and at that point it's something that you want to be replicated. So it's like you got to do spell work with your music now and shit like that, and making sure your shit got purpose. I'm getting too deep on this shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but that's what it is though. That's what it is. So if you were into the game and shit like that, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm about to get something to drink. Hold on, give me a second. I appreciate y'all for popping up. No. Wait till I'll be out there in a minute. Real shit. But yeah, we can kick some astrology and shit real quick. So, you know, right now we got the moon in Leo and the sun in Aries. So, you know, we setting the stage for our intentions, you know, our passions right now, you know. So, you know, for the most part with the sun in Aries, you know, we're paying attention to our motivations, our passions, you know what I'm saying? This new direction, this new space, this new vision that we're trying to initiate. And with Mars being in Cancer, you know, that looks like emotional. It feels emotional. So it don't really look like direction. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we hop into our passion, it just look like, you know what I'm saying, we're in the water swimming. Or just feel like we're swimming with a lot of new emotions and feelings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But right now with the moon in Leo, you know what I'm saying, we got the gift to make that passion be seen and shit like that. So just make sure you're not trying to cause no moment where you're having an emotional spill or someone in your life is doing this over you and shit like that, and let that transform you. We got a square with Taurus where you can be a little bit more practical with your relationship and then how you feel into that. So yeah, motherfuckers, get ready, get set, go. All right, Age of the Space Rappers. So you know what I'm saying, we all in space rapping now. They didn't put the space in the really they ain't do shit, but you know what I'm saying, but they put the space, they just use the energies for themselves. We can all do this shit. We can all do this shit. Real shit. It don't really be that complicated. So make sure y'all motherfuckers know what y'all participating in and shit like that. Know what y'all getting into. I make it real simple and easy to be broke down. It baffles me. I'm just the greatest person when it comes to this shit. Like, I make it very simple. I make it very fucking simple. Like a 2-year-old can read it. I think it's for all ages. I think it's for good for you know what I'm saying, a new age of Aquarius. I think your children should be, you know, excited to have parents that are in this age that can listen to Cito the Spirit Coach, and also, you know what I'm saying, you can hop in and get that membership if you like it. And you can subscribe to my channels and my YouTube and things, because we're on a mission. We're on the maze. And so we're going to get things in shape and form. All right, for the age of Aquarius. And I love y'all. I'm out.